beautiful souls. Andrea Cox here. I want to share with you my garden progression. You know, the last 2 years, I moved to the Sonoran Desert 2 years ago, and everyone said, oh, you're not going to be able to grow a garden there. And to everyone's amazement, I grew my first year here. My cabbages were bigger than my entire upper body. And let me move this back a little. As you can see behind me, I actually have 3 grow boxes and several small planters. I decided to do something different this year. You hear the children playing, which is so nice. I decided I would on Amazon order, since I didn't have a wheelbarrow and no husband to help. That's by choice, by the way, by choice. I decided I would order the boxed organic soil that you wet and then it expands to 10 pounds. And I ordered 3 of those and it worked beautifully. I also got some heirloom seeds through a connection I had and decided to go with seeds instead of starter plants. So if you're choosing what to start a garden with and you're wanting to grow vegetables, herbs, things of that nature, fruit trees are a little different. And I would love to plant some fig trees and things of that nature. I would suggest that if you are a true gardener, start with the seeds, because that is the only true way to cultivate heirloom, non-GMO, the sunset is so beautiful right now, seeds. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, that is my view, friends. That is my view. So I'm gonna show you the progression of the garden and how, sorry about that. Let me move this back a little. How simply I built this garden this year. And I just planted it 4 weeks ago, and you're going to be able to see the progression. Not even 4 weeks ago, probably about 3 weeks ago. So again, I used the soil that is organic on Amazon. I'll link it here, and you wet it and it expands to 10 times its size. I think it was 10 pounds, and I didn't have a wheelbarrow, so I thought this was the best way. I ordered 3, 1 for each of these garden beds. And a little thing about the garden beds while I fall over here. The garden beds were built by my friend Pavlina and myself. She owns Aloha Temecula Farms in Temecula, California, so check her out. Whenever I relocate, I always compensate her to go ahead of me with all of my house plants, because when you move out of state, you cannot take house plants. It's illegal. It's an agriculture issue. And I pay her to drive my house plants, and I pay her to put these back together so I can start my garden right away when I move in anywhere. Now, I skipped a year with my garden, and I have to be honest with you, as someone who grew up with a mom that planted flowers on the side of the house and always was growing things in the windowsill, and a grandmother, my grandmother Lagolda, that you've heard me talk about several times, who grew much of her own food, I felt lost without my garden. I felt like a piece of my soul was missing. And I almost get teary-eyed when I think about it. So let's show you the progression of the garden, shall we? Okay. So I only planted 1 bed. Okay, these are radishes. They're coming up nicely. Hope you guys like my new socks as well. They were $6. These are chives. Maverick has eaten a lot of them. These are small greens. We have some green leaf lettuce coming up there. And some more herbs that are coming up here. We've got some kohlrabi coming up here. Now, we still have some rosemary from last year, but here is the progression of the garden. Is so aromatic. I can't even begin to tell you how good it smells when you walk outside every morning when you have a garden. It is and then to just kind of harvest things in the evening is just always such a nice treat. And And I love each and every one of you. I hope you guys have a great day. I am going to water the garden after I put my items away, and I will show you that. Be well.